I need to put, and Gianna's here. Wonderful. I can see everybody. So, we don't need that. Becky and Amanda and Nancy and Anne in Australia and Gian in Oregon. Let's see, did I get everybody? And Sandra. Wonderful. Okay, let's get this party started.
Came up here to rescue her, but she got it.
Finally, my mouse cooperated. Okay, we are going to be using this right here, the Amber Autumn. Maybe a new mouse for my birthday. That's a good idea. Oh, Gian knows that my birthday's coming up. Somebody looked at my calendar. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am a September baby. Okay, so that we're going to use this one. We did it last week, but we're going to use this part, and we're going to use another a die. Okay, let me just show you the die. I've got you can't really see it, but anyway, I've got paper behind it. We're going to use this one, and hang on, and I'm going to show you what I want to do, and that is we're going to use several of these colors. We're going to use Old Olive. We're going to use Crushed Curry. Let's see, how about Cajun Craze? Maybe Mossy Meadow. I don't know. Definitely those right there. So what we're going to do is I am just going to color it all up. Oh, you need another, Nancy says she needs another, a resend of my email. Oh, yeah, she's having lots of email issues. I'm so sorry. So I am just blobbing away, okay, with some yellow, it's pretty random. I want this to look like splashes of fall colors, okay? So we're going to do, maybe so, I want them fairly dark. I am putting this on the basic beige. That's my background. So it's obviously not white, but it's also not very vanilla, okay? So I'll just do that, and then, yes, yummy, yummy fall colors. All right, and then let's do some of the green with the blends. Technical difficulties, yes. Yeah, I wondered if something would happen since I did the Zoom. I was even worried that it might mirror the image because that was something that we were doing. So, and we're going to overlap a little bit, and let's see if I can get a wee bit darker. So you do want it dark. All right, kind of like so. Again, it doesn't really matter, and you could use even more colors than I'm using. And I'm going to move to the Cajun Craze and see where my other blending brush is. Here it is. Okay. Okay, let's see. So now some more, and again, you want it fairly dark. So this is just to give you an idea. Okay. Something like that. And it doesn't matter on this if you see the lines like that won't matter. And when we go the red and green kind of on top of each other, you'll end up with like a brown color, which leaves are that too. Okay, so I probably would go back with a little bit more yellow in a couple of spots. Get the right blending brush. So we want it really bright. I should have brought the one that I did that was not very bright and show you the difference. So that's basically what you do. Okay. And then I think I can remove all of that. All right, let's see. The dark color, the darkest, this was Crushed Curry, Cajun Craze, and Old Olive. I also have backup Cherry Cobbler and Mossy Meadow are also good choices as well. I originally started with Daffodil Delight, but it's a little bit too light. So, but these are all yummy fall colors. Yes, and got it. Thank you. Thanks for helping each other out. Okay, so this is what you, oh, wow, it even looks good on the screen. Okay, so we're gonna we'll take the die, and that's what you're seeing is basically this paper. And this paper is actually cut just a little bit smaller, 1/8 of an inch smaller than your card base, okay? And then when you run it through the die and emboss machine, you end up with this, okay? Isn't that fun? Fun, fun, fun. All right, so that is what we're starting with tonight. And the next thing we're gonna do is let me find it. All right, yes. All right, what we're gonna do is we are going to put this on a piece of the basic beige. I've got a little piece that didn't get poked out. Let's see if I can get it. May have to run it back through we won't worry about it. Okay. All right. So and as you can see, it's just a teeny tiny bit smaller than that. Okay. I know it's very, very pretty. Of course there's dies. This die is in that bundle, and I got the bundle. The pumpkins that we did last week, that was in that same bundle. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. And then, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I got to decide which to do. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it, this looks pretty cool, but we're going to give it a frame, okay? So we've got a Mossy Meadow frame. Yes, the cardboard one. Yes, this one, the cardboard. Oh my goodness, chalkboard. Yep, Amanda's referring to this card. Yes, it would be very pretty. Okay, so we can have a plain mat like that. This is going to be choice number 1. Or I think it's the Birch 3D embossing folder. I'm not positive of the name, but anyway, I inked up the folder itself, and that's where I got the colors, extra colors. So that is with using it. Let me hold it up a little bit closer. That's using the embossing folder. So we have plain Mossy Meadow, embossed Mossy Meadow, and then I didn't do any other plains. So I did a pecan pie embossed. So, or an early espresso. So those are your choices of frames. So plain, embossed Mossy, embossed pecan, or embossed early espresso. And while you guys are deciding that, I'm going to glue the leaves down. Playing in green. Anne says that the weather is going to be wetter and warmer than normal where she is in Australia. Yes, you could. Yes. Yeah, well, we're getting to fall, and it's getting into spring. All right, I'm gonna go all the way around. All the way around the edges, and then I'm gonna just kind of randomly do some on just a couple of the larger little pieces. I'm gonna, in the center of the leaves, add a little bit of glue. It's not gonna be super critical that it's all the way down. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that down, and I'll have just a itty bitty border. Okay. Wonderful. All right, we have plain green is what Becky says, and Sandra says pecan pie, or, oh, and Becky also says it could be the early espresso, and Amanda says early espresso or the embossed green. Nancy says the plain green, not the, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna hold it, take it and kind of hold it up to the camera just a wee bit. So there's that one, plain, embossed green, pecan pie, or early espresso. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Jan says the embossed mossy. All right, you guys have to help me think. Can we see the border options? Oh, I just showed it to you. Cool. Okay. Yep. So I've got, let's see, early espresso or embossed green, pecan pie, embossed mossy, two embossed mossies. Anne and Jan say embossed mossy. Amanda would go with embossed mossy, the embossed green. Oh, now she's leaning more towards this one. Oh. Okay, I got you covered whichever way. So, let me see if it makes a difference. Let me show you this. We're going to put this on there eventually. Okay, a circle with a sentiment. So we've got that. This may change your mind, I don't know. We've got that one. The pecan pie. Or the early espresso. Okay, Sandra's sticking to her gun. She says the pecan pie all the way. All right, does that make any difference when you say that? Nancy goes the early espresso. Oh, the pecan pie. All right, can anybody, it would be easier for you guys probably to tell me which one is winning. Oh, with this, okay, Anne says with the sentiment she likes the espresso. Espresso, okay, and by the way, Anne is a number 1 again. Nancy is number 2. It does change things. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It does make a difference. So here's pecan pie with it. And here is the mossy meadow with it. Sort of, yeah. Yep, they're all pretty. Oh, Becky walked away. She's with you. Okay. It does change it up. Okay. So, it looks like Sandra's still sticking with pecan pie. Nancy went with espresso. Amanda says green or espresso. I don't know. Amanda's thinking that maybe the espresso's winning now. Is that true? What do you think? Is the espresso winning? I don't know if it makes a difference if I show it up higher, closer to the camera. Let me go back to pecan pie because I think Sandra's still sticking with pecan pie. Oh, guys, they're all good. Oh, the plain one too? Well, of course, I'll go back to the plain one too. Absolutely, because I didn't show that one with that, did I? Okay. All right, Amanda thinks maybe the early espresso is winning. What do you guys think? All right. All right, and Amanda's asking Jan if she's still for the embossed mossy. Looks like, I think the embossed ones were winning. All right, there's that one. They are hard. They're hard. Yes, they're right. I agree, Ann. Hard choices, but they'd all be fine, and you know what'll happen. You know that I'll make another one with the what we don't choose tonight. Okay, one more time. Any mossy looks great. Okay, Gian likes either one of the mossies. Good. Okay. Yes, the mossy is green. Mossy meadow. Okay. Oh, guys, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me look from my perspective. Oh, they're all pretty. Wow. Amanda was gonna make a list. Oh, Nancy used the little icon thing with the coffee. So okay, yes, it's gonna be pretty regardless. Let's go with the early espresso. All right, and I'm going to glue that down completely, and then we're going to use some, I think, let me double check. Yeah, I'm going to glue it all the way down, and we're going to possibly use dimensionals on the sentiment thing. Okay. And when I embossed it and did the inking the folder, I inked it up on the non-Stampin' Up side is what I ended up doing. So a lot of times you do it on this where the Stampin' Up logo is, and this was on the opposite side. Okay. All right, so we're down. You know, another thing that might help is if I put a different color under it, so it shows up better, a lighter color. Okay, definitely winning. Good. All right, so now the next thing will be to pick out the sentiment, and I've got a couple of choices. This one is stamped in pecan pie, and I've got it again, and I have it stamped in early espresso, and then I have thanks stamped in early espresso as well. And let me stick this up there so you guys can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. So you can do thanks, you're simply the best, in early espresso, or you're simply the best with the pecan pie. Those are our choices there. And I had lots of fun coloring that. No, don't say green words. No. Because my stamps are in the other room. I'm sorry. You'll have to pick between these. These are the only small sentiments that would fit on my circle. I use this stylish shapes, and then I also, to make it stand out a little bit, I also rolled it through across the ink pad to give it just I tried the larger circle underneath as a mat, and it was just too much, took up too much space. So we've got pecan pie, or early espresso, you're the best, or the thanks. Which one do you think? All right, Nancy says pecan pie, and Amanda says she likes the early espresso best out of the two. Pecan pie for the sentiment. Anne says, yes, I colored the leaves and the acorn. Yes, I colored those. Those were just plain, just like I did with the pumpkins. So yeah, they look like that, and then I colored them because I love to color. I love to color. All right. Yes, acorn. Yep, 2 acorns. All right, so Nancy pecan pie, Amanda early espresso, and pecan pie. Pecan pie seems to be winning. Okay, you're simply the best. All right, thank you for that. Nancy says she can't ever make hers look like mine, so she's just going to have to win the card. Well, that's a possibility. She's number 2. Oh, okay. Sandra's stuck on pecan pie. That's okay. That's okay. Very good. All right, so what I'm going to do, now we have to decide if we want just the leaves to be raised up, the acorns, or should we put the whole thing up? So the whole thing up on dimensionals, or just the leaves and acorns? So whole thing or leaves and acorn? You let me know which one you would like. Whole thing, acorns and leaves. Max says he likes pie. Yes. On my recent video that I did, I think it was the pumpkin one, the chalkboard one. I several times I said pumpkin pie when I was using pecan pie on the colors. They're both pies. All right, Nancy says the whole thing. It does look really good with that sentiment. Jeanne, yep. All dimensionals everywhere is Jeanne's motto. When Amanda says to Max, you're an engineer, so of course you're partial to pi, P-I, not P-I-E. Okay. So all of it popped up, whole thing. Looks like we're going with the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to attach these. Let's see, is this my good working glue? It is my good working glue. Okay. Alright, and then slide it just a little bit so you don't see the circle there. Get a little bit of glue up under the tip here. Okay, and now we'll grab our dimensionals and we'll put the whole thing up on dimensionals. Why not? Okay, looks good. I don't know. Nancy says that the pecan pie is so much better than pumpkin. And does she mean the color or the actual pies? Amanda is asking. Oh, the flavor. I love pecan pie. Alright, so something like that. So everything is up on dimensionals. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, now the only other thing we have to do is the inside, and I did 3 choices on inside. Probably I was just aiming for whatever color we did on the mat, so my guess is, since we did the frame is early espresso, that we would do early espresso on the inside. So we could do that. We could do pecan pie or mossy meadow, but unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to do the early espresso, and then I'll show you what else we're going to do. One more thing. Okay, Amanda says she's already had way too much chocolate today, but now she wants pie. And Nancy says, let's go out for pie after we finish with the card. And Amanda says, let's. Okay, so let me show you what I've got over here. So there is also a leaf die, just a single leaf die. And I thought it would be great to add it here. And this one, the inside, the veins came out, and this one it did not. And I actually like them both. But anyway, I was thinking of adding the leaves like somewhere like that. Should I do one leaf or 2 leaves? 1 or 2 leaves. Match the front. Good. A pumpkin tart. Wow, a pumpkin tart with orange zest on the top. Interesting. Espresso. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, it does seem like a wild combo. All right, you guys tell me 1 or 2 leaves while I attach this. And I think that's a great way to tie it into the front of the card. Both leaves, 2, just like that. Both leaves. Up. I think both leaves are winning. Careful, we can keep those veins in there. We'll just set that there. Cool. All right. Very good. And I didn't mention that this bundle is available now. It is live in the new mini catalog. So there's your leaves. I probably should have overlapped it a little bit more. I wonder if I can pull it back off. Yeah, maybe, because it looks kind of looks a little funky that way. Let's see. Ah, it's getting stuck to me instead. Let's see how it should go. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, we're just doing. We're going that way. We'll go with that. And guys, that is it on the card. Don't forget to like and share the video so that other people can see it also. All right, so there is that. And I didn't tell you, but I cut the leaf out, doing the exact same thing. Okay, so cool. Oh, there's 2 more things we need to do. Becky's yawning. My nails match the card. We can put a little bit of bling on, and I also thought, speaking of bling, and I've got some of these are retired. I've got all of those to choose from. So I think we need some Winkastella on here. Let's add a little bit of shiny to it. Oh, that looks cool. All right, and let's do a little bit on the leaves. I'm just kind of drawing with the veins. Okay. Oh, I love it. Let me see if I can get it to where y'all can see the shiny, see if it'll ever shine or not. No, I can't make it look shiny, can I? Oh, come on, shine, shine, shine. It's there, really, truly it is. It really is there. Almost. No. Okay, just believe me that it's there. It's shiny and pretty. Okay. Winkastella. Thank you, Sandra. She says, beautiful fall card. All right, definitely the gems. Okay, which one? Which one? This one is definitely a retired one. And this one probably is too. This is gold glitter enamel dots. These are definitely retired, but they're so pretty. the elegant faceted gems. So we've got, how about 1, 2, 3, or 4? We'll do that with the gems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can see the Wink of Stella a little bit on the leaves. Oh, good. I'm so glad. All right, Amanda leans towards the gold ones. 1, 2. She leans towards 3. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then we'll be done. We'll put 3 of these on there. All right, Jan likes the gold as well. 2 votes for the gold. I'll probably pull those guys out of here. Oh, I think that's going to look great. All right, Nancy says number 4. It's got more of that brown. I think it's actually pecan pie is the color of that one. Ooh, and Ann says 4. Oh, 3. 3 votes for 4 and 2 golds. Ooh. And Ann has kept her number 1, and Nancy has kept her number 2, and Becky is number 3. Oh no, is it tied? Oh my goodness, it's tied. 3 golds and 3 4s. Uh-oh. 3 golds and 3 4s. Wow. Let me put them up a little bit. Let me open this up so you can see it better. Oh, there goes Amanda mixing it up again. Okay. So yes, you've got, we could definitely do both up, 2 votes for both. And then everybody wins, right? Just a little bit. Okay. All right. All right, so 1 large gold and 2 of the smaller, darker gems. Oh, from 2. Oh, from, this is 4. This was 3. These aren't very dark. Oh, yes, you can use both. You could definitely use both. All right, so I just have to decide. Let's see, 1 gold and 2 of those. Yes, this one is going to blend in more, and this one is going to stand out more. So, let's see. Alright, let's try. I will just set that there so you can see. And that was a big one. And, ooh, this one actually has 3 different sizes. Alright, that's kind of what they look like that way. And then if I did a small of this pecan pie, upside down, stuck to my finger. I have to reach over there and take a picture. You know what? I have a feeling the glue is not on this one probably. Okay. So, oh, it just depends on when it catches the light, okay? Let me get it to, all right. What do you think? Does that look good? Want to leave it like that? We've got a gold and 2 of the darks. Let's see if I can put these in the right spot. That one's correct. This one goes over here. You stayed up till after 2 o'clock? No wonder you're both yawning. Alright, I'm going to push them down, okay? So down they go. And we've got our inside done. Our card, ta-da, is done. Once again, you guys, you girls knocked it out of the park. Look at that. Yeah, sometimes you can see the Wink of Stella just a little bit, I think. But there it is. Great job. Love, love, love. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't even notice because it's gotten better. But can you see? Let's see. Can you see? Let me turn it where you can see it a little bit. Do you see how red my thumb is? Let me turn it. I'm gonna be contorted. Okay, yes, I got stung by a bee, and the whole end of my thumb is all red. Let's see if I can I do it like this and see the difference? No. Oh well, but just believe me. Just believe me, and it's been itching and stuff. Thank you so much, and now you can make one of your own. Perfect. Okay, let me go to headshot and ta-da! Yes, it was very ouchy, very, very, very ouchy, and then now it started to itch just almost non-stop. So, like, but anyway, there's the card. You guys did great. I'm wearing like a fall shirt, so yes, I do have ink on the other thumb. I do. I do. Yeah, that's from cleaning the embossing folder with all the ink. Yep. So there it is. I wonder if you can see the wick is still in this direction. Not really. Oh well. It's there, and you guys did a fantastic job. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday night. And then the next two will be Wednesdays. But next week it will be on sorry, I'm watching notifications coming. It will be on Thursday next week, Wednesday the next two, the last 2 weeks in September. So thanks for watching. My clothing, the nails, and the bee sting all match my card. This is true. I planned it that way. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.